open. Their beaks can peck out the human's eye. That's how dangerous these birds can be. Okay. Yes. They lay very big eggs. One egg of an ostrich can be compared to a crate of chicken. Any questions? Any questions? Yes, if they are trained, human beings can ride on them. But that's for them to be trained first. Okay. Yes. Any more questions? So one fun fact about them is that they have small brains because of the size of their heads. Okay. So in the wild or in the forest, when they want to hide from their predators or animals that can feed on them, they'll dig the ground and they'll put their heads inside. And they think they are hiding, forgetting that their whole bodies are out. Any questions? No questions. Okay, let's move on.
Just when the kids thought the day couldn't get any better, we announced our next stop, the zebra. Excitement instantly bubbled up again. A zebra? Really? They asked, eyes lighting up as we made our way toward the enclosure.
So a zebra is black
and there it was, standing proudly with its bold black and white stripes, calmly grazing as if it knew it was being admired. The children couldn't stop pointing, taking pictures and asking questions. For many, it was their very first time seeing a zebra up close. It showed in every reaction.
It's never the same. Just like your thumbprints look the same, but it's never the same. It's the same way the stripes of zebras look the same, but they are never the same. Okay. So zebras feed on elephant grass. Where you can see it feeding on the grass there, we call that elephant grass, and that's what they feed on. Okay. One fun fact about the zebra is that they stand to sleep. It does not mean they can't lie down. They can lie down. But in the forest, they stand to sleep when they are in very few numbers. Okay. Like 2, 5, they feel they are not safe. Okay, and if they lie down to sleep and their predators are coming, like the lion is coming to feed on it, it now has to stand and run. That's a long time. But if it's already on its feet, it feels it can just move, okay, and save itself. That's why they stand to sleep. But it does not mean they can't lie down. They can lie down. Okay, yes, they can live for about 25 years. Zebras, donkeys, they are all from the horse family. So you see that they look like horses. They are not wild animals, but when you can, just like males and females, humans. Any questions? Okay. So from here we are heading to the lion.
Right after the zebra, the tour guide gathered the children once more, and with a smile, she said, "Now we are heading to the lion's enclosure." That one sentence changed everything. Curiosity sparked instantly. Some gasped. Others exchanged wide-eyed glances, and a few whispered, "Are we really going to see a lion?" You could feel the mix of excitement and nervous wonder as we walked towards the king of the jungle. Every step was filled with anticipation.
Yeah. So these are the lions, okay? So you see the one that the back is facing us. Can you see? The one that is not looking at us. That's the male, okay? So it's only the male lions that grow the mane around their heads. Then we say a lion has a big head. It's just the males that grow that. The females do not grow that, okay? Yes. So that's the male and that's the female facing us. Can you see it? Yes. So these ones are about 3 to 4 years old now. A lion can live for about 15 years, okay? 15 years, yes. And these ones are just 3 to 4 years old now. Can you see the rock in the middle? Yes. Yes. So we call that the pride rock, okay? So lions like to lie on platforms so they can see everything beneath them, okay? So that's the reason for the rock there. So lions are carnivores, so they take everything meat. So the lion can feed on the ostrich, it can feed on the zebra, it can feed on donkeys, anything meat, the lion can feed on it, okay? So that is what they take. But here in Accra Zoo, we give them cow meat, okay? And lions have a slow digestive system. So we feed them in 3 days interval, okay? We don't feed them every day. We feed them in 3 days interval, but we make sure we give them an amount that can sustain them for 3 days, okay? Any questions? Anything meat, you can feed on it. How do we feed them? Okay, so we'll go through the other side and I'll show you how we feed them. Okay. Together. Okay, so this is the adult male. Okay, are you listening? So this is the adult male. Okay, yes. So someone asked how we feed them. So one reason I told you before we got here that lions have a great sense of smell, and that's why we separated them from all the other animals. Okay, so before their meat gets here, before the keepers get here with their meat, they know, because they have smelt it. So if the meat is on its way here, you see that all of them will get up and be very agitated because they have smelt the meat already. Okay, and then they enter into this little enclosure like the way the male adult is here, because that is the closest they can get to outside for the meat. Okay, yes. So they end up entering. On days when all of them do not enter, the keeper will have to lure them. So to lure them, he might drop a little piece of the meat through the mesh into the little enclosure. Okay, and then they'll all come into it because they all want the meat. So when they all get inside, you see the rope here. So that rope is connected to that gate that is locking the little enclosure. Okay, so once he pulls it or he releases it, that gate will be locked. Okay, so if that gate gets locked, it means that we've been able to trap the lions in the little enclosure. Okay, then he'll go through the main one. There's another gate that leads to the main one. He'll go through that one and drop the pieces of meat into the main enclosure. When he's done, he will come back and use the same process, release the rope for that gate to be open, and then they enter into the main one and feed on the food. So that's how we feed them. If you enter, they'll chew you. Yes. Yes. Any more questions? Yes. So lions can sleep for about 16 to 20 hours in a day. Okay, so we call the lion of the king of the jungle, not because of its strength, okay, but lions on a natural day okay, the males do not hunt for food. The females go and hunt for the food and come and serve the males. So okay, so can you see it? Yes. So the males do not hunt for food. It's the females that hunt for the food and come and serve the males. That's why we call them the king of the jungle. Are we okay? So lions are jealous animals. Okay, so if you get 2 male lions, they'll fight. Okay, yes. So there's another group coming, so we need to be fast. Any more questions? Okay, then we'll
after the unforgettable sight of the lion,
we continue
our journey and came across the Bay Daika, small, shy, and quietly tucked away in its space. The children watched with curiosity, learning about this lesser-known but fascinating creature. Then, it was time to slow things down, literally,
so those
as we made our way to the giant
so these are tortoises. Okay. So with tortoise, can you be quiet and listen? Okay, so with the tortoise, how we can differentiate the males from the females is with their shell. Okay, how we can differentiate the male tortoise from the female tortoise is with their shell. Okay, so the males have a rough shell, the females